I actually completely forgot about this video series I used to do, which was subscriber outfits. I completely forgot about it until, like, I think today, maybe? Like, I completely forgot about it. I posted something on my story about it, asking you guys to submit your favorite outfits that you've ever done, like taking photos of, and you guys submitted a bunch of photos. I'm gonna be reviewing every single one that I allowed in, pretty much every single submission I have put in this video, and it's gonna be a longer video, probably my longest video ever. I'm very excited to bring it to the channel, of course, so I hope you guys enjoy it. If you're new, be sure you guys subscribe, turn on those notifications so you actually get a video, and then, yeah, let's see if we can hit 200 likes in this video, because if we do that, I will do a part 4, because these take a while to do, and I always love doing them, so I would like to continue doing this series. If we hit 200 likes in this video, I will do a part 4 guaranteed, sometime in the future, or maybe a week later, so whenever it may be. But I hope you guys will enjoy this video. We're gonna get straight into it, and yeah, let's just get started. Oh, and by the way, every single outfit that was submitted is in this video. I mean, I closed submissions after an hour because you guys were submitting so many outfits, and thank you, of course, to that. But basically, if you submitted an outfit, you're in this video. Just thought I'd let you know that. It just depends on when in the video. You may be at the very beginning or in the very end. You're going to be in the video, though. Just trust me on that. Even if you submit late, I'm still going to put you in the video because, obviously, you know, I love making longer videos like this. But, of course, it puts more work, or it takes longer to make videos like this. But the first outfit is this one on the screen right now. Now, I'm actually a huge fan of this outfit for the fact that the Palace hoodie is styled very nicely. And that's also, you know, it gets me that's being one of my favorite Palace hoodies of all time. And that's definitely, again, with me expanding into Palace now, I need to start getting more Palace, of course. And this is definitely one of my grails in Palace, and I'm definitely gonna have to cop it at some time. And I admire the CDG Converse as well, and the pants go perfectly with the hoodie as well. So if I had to say how good this fit was overall, I would say it's such a pretty solid fit. I think the Palace is styled nicely, and I think the white sneakers actually go really well with the navy and also the sort of red on like the back of the Palace hoodie. It all sort of matches well. The Palace hoodie matches, and everything is just nice and matching, you know what I mean? Like, everything is contrasting well. So overall, I'd probably say this fit is like a 8.5 to 9 out of 10. I think it's pretty good. Again, you know, it isn't the most hype thing. You know, if we want to rate it off hype, it's probably like a 7 out of 10, but again, that's not what we're going for. We're going for overall style. So a pretty nice fit. The next fit on this list personally includes one of my least favorite parkas ever from the Supreme TNF collab. It's this one right here, the gold metallic one. Now again, I'm not going to try and bring my personal opinion into it too much, but I'm sure I'm going to bring it in this video. It's my own personal rating, so my personal opinion definitely falls in there. But I'm going to try and like not be too biased and like what I think. But overall, I don't like how the gold really, the metallic goes with the black too much. Again, there is of course like the black North Face logo and the Supreme right there on, so I mean there is black and gold, but looking at that, he has the Revenge Storms on, and I'm not sure exactly what pants he has on, but again, I'm just really going off of like a color contrasting here, and overall he matches it, I mean, decently. But again, I think it's just sort of hype in this photo, but again, on the hype factor, it's like a, you know, solid like 9 out of 10, because obviously we got the parka and the Revenge Storms. But overall fit rating, I'd probably get like a 6 out of 10, like 5 out of 10, something like that. And, you know, I don't know if I'm being generous there or not, but basically that's what I think overall for this fit, my opinion. But I mean, you know, I think it's just hype overall, but for hype, it's solid. Okay, so I just noticed my hair probably changed a lot during these 2 clips. All I did was go to the bathroom and my phone died, so now I have to use my computer, but that's fine. It's only my fault that I didn't charge my phone. But this next outfit right here involves Canada Goose. Here it is on the screen right there. Now obviously by the giant bright thing right there on this head, I can easily tell that it is a Supreme 3M headband, of course, and it's very reflective, as you guys can tell. Obviously it's so bright. Brighter in my future probably. But basically looking at this, the Canada Goose, I like the Canada Goose jacket. Honestly, I'm a huge fan of Canada Goose. I like how it fits overall, and you know, I like the gray hoodie as well. But being honest, I'm not a huge fan of the Supreme headband, but I don't know what he's wearing on his like for pants or on his feet, so I'm not going to judge that. But overall, what I think in terms of jacket style, I think it's pretty nicely done, so I'd probably give it like an 8 out of 10, 7.5 out of 10. And you know, again, if I knew what was on his feet right now, again, I'd probably give it a different rating or so. But basically then told me that his friend actually had a fit, and he wanted me to rate his friend's fit. So here's his friend's fit, and you know, I was gonna give it a 10 out of 10, like on the hype factor. I'm not judging this one on overall style, I'm judging this one on hype, and overall on the hype factor, this is a 10 out of 10. But I'm sorry, I had to knock it down to a 9 out of 10 because the Puma sneaker right there, and you know, I feel like that just, I'm not vibing with that too much, you know what I mean? No, but seriously, he told me his friend's collection's worth like over $10,000, and I'm like, that's crazy. Shout out to them. They look pretty young from the photos, as I can tell. So overall, you know, I just think they're working pretty hard to get their stuff, and yeah, just keep doing what you're doing. For this next one, I actually love the photo that was taken. Like, I look at the fit on this one, but I also look at how this photo was taken. Here it is on the screen. You had a beautiful backdrop of the city, and I admire that, of course, because I'm a huge fan of like being in the city, uptown area. So I love this photo. I mean, it hits close to home, you know, just because obviously I love being in the city, as I just repeated there. But basically, going off of this, we got the box logo right there from Fall Winter 17, the Lime box logo on the black hoodie right there. And again, you know, it's pretty nicely done. I think the pants are actually navy, if I'm correct. I can't tell really too well from the photo because there's a filter on it, but I believe the pants are navy, and navy and black goes decently well together. And obviously navy goes well with a lot of things, in my opinion. It goes well with white, red, and obviously black in this photo. So looking at this overall, I love the photo, and honestly, I gotta just give it an extra point for the photo. Really well done. So looking at this, I'd probably give it like a 7.5 out of 10. I'm gonna give it that. I almost said 7, but it's not deserving of that. I gotta add the points because obviously the photo's taken really well. So 7.5 out of 10. That's why I think the fit's nice, and overall the photo is super dope. Now, you guys may like Off-White. You may love Off-White, alright? But are you a biggest fan of Off-White as this guy? So here is this photo on the screen. And when I saw this, I was like, yeah, I gotta put this in, of course, like I am. I mean, I'm putting pretty much every photo you guys sent me in here. You guys sent me some great memes as well, thank you. I love memes in my DMs. Here's my Instagram. Please just bombard my DMs with memes. Like, stop the video, just send me something. It'd make my day. But basically, looking at this fit, I actually like it. Again, all the Off-White together, I'm gonna rate this off a hype factor more or less, and this gets like easily a 9.5 out of 10. I can't give it that 10 out of 10. I don't know why I'm not giving it a 10 out of 10. I'm just super picky. But basically, I think it's a 9.5 out of 10 for the hype factor. And overall style, I think the bag is a nice touch. And you know, obviously the jeans, I love that sort of style of jeans. I'd call it like splatter paint sort of jeans because I had jeans like that. But it, you know, it just has sort of like color all over, white and then blue. And then there's like different like varieties of blue, I guess, like it sort of shades all over, and I really like that. I appreciate that in those jeans. So looking at this, hype is everywhere in this fit, and I love it. So I'm gonna give it a 9.5 out of 10 on the hype factor, and overall style probably like a 7 out of 10. It's styled pretty nicely, so pretty solid fit. This next fit though actually includes one of my favorite pieces from this season, is the bandana jacket in red. Now this jacket's actually going for a decent amount as from what I know, and it's a pretty solid jacket. Again, one of my favorite pieces, and I think the red actually goes nice with the black in this outfit, but I don't know why. I just feel like the white sneakers throws it off a bit. I mean, yes, there is red and white on the bandana jacket. I mean, there's a red and white bandana, but basically looking at this, I don't know what about it. I think maybe the model of the sneaker throws it off a bit, and you know, overall I think the backdrop could have maybe been a bit different to make this photo that much better. Like, I think if the backdrop for this photo was something different, I think this photo would have been absolutely fire. But looking at it overall, I'm gonna give it like a 6.5 to 7 out of 10. I'm not gonna decide now. I'm just gonna say, how about 6.75? Just be directly in the middle of those. But looking at this again, I like the jacket and I like the pants, but I feel like this maybe the model of the sneaker throws it off a bit. But it's not a bad fit, but maybe the backdrop could have been different. Next up though, we got this fit on the screen right here, and looking at that, I can already tell he has checkerboard Vans on. I can already tell. I sort of see it a bit. And you know, we got the stretch jeans, a basic t-shirt right there, and then we also got this really nice sort of denim jacket right there. Has the fur on the inside, and we got the Supreme headband, the Beluga 2.0, and of course, you know, we got the phone pick right there. So basically, looking at this overall, I think it's pretty nice. Again, I like how it sort of takes two angles of like a photo, I guess. I mean, I don't know if he's taking a photo of himself, obviously, on his own phone with the shoe up to his ear, and then someone else is taking a photo of him doing that. If that's sort of cool, in my opinion, that's sort of what I'm getting from it. But looking at this overall, fit isn't that bad. I think the blue, of course, all the denim goes together. That would make sense. And, you know, the gray t-shirt matches with the Beluga, and obviously the orange is on the Beluga, so that matches. And the Supreme headband's nice, but overall in this fit, I don't, like, I'm not saying I don't notice anything crazy. I think it's a nice fit, includes hype, and then also, like, sort of a denim sort of style, which I like. Again, there can be plenty of hypey items out there with denim. But looking at this, I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10, that's what I think. And nothing really pops out to me too much. I mean, the background's sort of subtle, but they did use a nice photo filter, I noticed that, and I gotta admire that. So, you know, 7 out of 10, and nothing really pops too much to me on this, but it's still a nice photo. Next up though, we got this outfit right here, and an interesting outfit, of course. I feel like it vibes with summertime. I like the hat, and then also I like the background, of course, playing mini golf right there. You know, I could definitely am down for some mini golf at any time with pretty much anyone. I love mini golf. And you know, I think you know, I'm not gonna brag too much, but I think I'm pretty decent at mini golf. I just say, you know, maybe I can go pro with it. But basically, looking at this fit, I'm not a huge fan of that tee. I mean, again, I'm not gonna judge my own like personal opinion on it, but basically, you know, we got the tee tee, and the pants or the shorts don't really match with it, and they don't really match with the military fours. I don't know the military fours. Sorry, I'm super bad with my Jordans. I know it's a Jordan 4, I believe. Let me just really double. Yeah, Jordan 4. Sorry, I'm not exactly sure of which Jordan 4 it is. I apologize, but yeah, I can just tell that it is a Jordan 4, and the shorts don't really match with it. But looking at that, again, the hat and shorts don't really match too well. So looking at this fit, I'd probably give it, I'm being honest, I'd probably give it a 5 out of 10. I mean, again, it is sort of just like, you know, a relaxing fit. Like, honestly, if you look at my fits when I wake up in the morning, I'm honestly not even in an outfit. I'm just in shorts. So looking at this, it's better than my morning fits. And, you know, it's decent. I'll probably just give it a 5 out of 10. So not bad. Next up, though, we got this photo right here, and basically on this photo, I do like it actually. Again, the style is very interesting. It's not my own personal style, but again, I'm not gonna judge. You know, we got some pretty crazy pants on right there, and then we have the, I'm trying to remember the name of the collaboration, Nan Golden tee right there. And looking at this, again, he has the shirt tucked in, the red and blue actually sort of go together nicely, and actually the background is not bad. I mean, again, I think with a lot of these photos, they had different backgrounds, they would look much nicer. And again, of course, with things coming like high quality cameras, photos obviously look better, but again, not everybody can afford a high quality camera, so we're not going to judge things like that. I mean, we can maybe judge quality if it's like really bad, but again, quality in the photo is not like really bad to the point where I can't tell what it is. I can tell what it is, I can tell what the tees are, I tell what the pieces are, but overall, again, I like the sort of crazy vibe of this fit, so I'm probably going to give it a 6 out of 10 right there, but 5.5 to 6 out of 10. Let's just say 5.75 in this fit. Not bad, but sort of interesting. Not my own personal style, but you know, I'm not going to judge someone for their own style. Next up, though, we have this fit, and immediately I noticed the Guess tee on it, and also I noticed the very basic combination. No offense to the guy who took this photo, I just know the very basic combination of black distressed jeans, 2 holes by the knees, like exact same size, with the Ultra Boost on, white Ultra Boost. I assume they're probably 3.0s. I can't exactly tell. Again, I need to work on my sneaker models, but basically it's probably 3.0 Ultra Boost, and it's probably I mean, just black distressed denim. It's something that I see all the time. You go in the mall, I see 100 of them. I literally see 100 guys wearing this exact fit. Obviously, excluding the Guess tee, that is the bit of a different thing. And the Guess tee does go with the bushes sorta in the background. But again, I feel like again with a lot of these photos, if the background has changed, they would look so much better. But again, finding a good background for photos is honestly difficult. I can tell you guys that from experience. It's hard to find a good background for a photo. So I'm not gonna really go off of that too much. But overall for the fit, I'd probably just give it like a 6.5 to 7 out of 10. That's my honest rating. So 6.75 because we're not gonna like leave you guys on the edge there. So 6.75 in this. Sort of a basic sort of photo. I like the Guess tee, but again, the background maybe could be a bit different, but we're not gonna try and judge too much off that. Next up though, we have this outfit, and we have the Supreme FTW tee on. Sorry, I gotta stay monetized, guys. I can't tell you what it is, but maybe you guys can look up what that tee is and then you'll know what the name is. But basically looking at this, we got the Vans on, we got the black pants on. I believe, I can't remember what jeans you told me they were. I think they were like Armani jeans if I'm correct. I don't remember the exact thing of what they were. I'm sorry, I apologize for that. But I noticed, you know, the white goes nicely with the black, and we got 2 bags right there. Apparently it's a Supreme bag and a Palace bag, and both are folded with a lot of hype, as he told me, like a lot of heat, a lot of hype. So that's what he told me. So I'm obviously from the hype factor, I immediately makes it like a 10. So congratulations, you've just broken the hype meter. But looking at this, of course, the fit overall, I'd probably give it like a 7 out of 10. Nothing like too crazy. Began with the hype. It's nice apparently because according to what he says in the bags, there's a lot of hype. And immediately what makes this photo even better is the lady right next. But on the next fit, I immediately noticed the off-white Nike jersey that he has on, which is very, I mean, again, I think it's a really nice piece overall, and I know they're going for a decent amount, but we just got some black denim and the CDG Converse on feet. And overall, I love the background of it. Again, I feel like the background goes okay with it. I mean, it's not like whoa, but I mean, again, we're not gonna judge off the background in this photo. We're just gonna judge off like sort of the hype overall. And the tee's nice and the fit's nice, so I'd probably give this like an 8.5 out of 10. I think it's a decent fit. It's not. I think the background pops a lot, which is actually pretty good. So we're just gonna leave it as it's a good fit. Not too much I can say in it other than I love the off-white jersey. Next up, though, we have this fit right here, and I immediately noticed the blue tints with the Adidas pants. Nice job, you did something good. And basically looking at that immediately, I think this is a good job. Again, Kanye would be proud of you. Kanye, if he sees this photo, if you show him that photo, he will immediately love you forever. But basically looking at this, it's nicely done. I think he really styled the Yeezys well, again with the Adidas pants. And overall, I actually like the background of this one. I love the photo filter, the quality's nice, and obviously you got the ring in the finger right there. So overall in this fit, I think the jacket actually goes well with it. The not oversized jacket, maybe just sort of a big jacket. I think it's, I'm correct, it's a puffer jacket from the photo, just sort of a bigger jacket from what I can tell. So overall, I'd say it goes pretty nicely together. So I'm actually going to give this one a 9 out of 10. And on the hype factor, it's also pretty nice. You know, you got the Yeezy standing out right there. And again, all these ratings are my own opinion. You guys may think it's ugly, but again, for my own personal opinion, I may think it's a really nice fit, and that's why I think with this fit, I think it's pretty nicely done. So 9 out of 10, pretty well done. Next up though, we have this photo with another person covering their face. Again, that's just a joke. I don't really care about that. You guys can do that if you want to. But looking at this, I love the background, of course. You know, I really like sort of, I believe it's a sunset, if I'm correct. I assume you probably wouldn't be up that early. That's the case with me, at least I don't get up early, really. But basically looking at these, we got the checkerboard bands. I believe black denim on. They may be black denim. I would assume they are from what I can tell from the photo. And also we got the oversized tee under a crew neck, as I can tell, or a sweater, one or the other. Again, I'm not sure exactly what any of the pieces are other than checkerboard bands and the black denim, so I'm not going to be rating this off hype at all for overall fit, and I think it goes really nicely together. I'm probably going to give it an 8 out of 10 just right off the bat, because I like the oversized tee. I like how it's been sort of different than the rest of the photos. I mean, not for the means of like the covering the face thing. I think that's been with a lot of photos I've rated so far, but the means of I haven't seen actually anybody wear like an oversized tee under something. I mean, there probably may be a time in the photo where I missed it. If I have missed a photo where there was that, I apologize, but basically I think it's sort of unique from what I can tell right now. So nicely done, 8 out of 10. Next up, we got this photo right here, and I feel like this photo is a good example of like where I say you don't need to send fits that involve hype or Supreme. You don't need to send photos like that. You can just send regular photos like this, and basically I admire the background right there. That's a very interesting chair you got there. And looking at this again, we just got basic hoodie, basic sweatpants, and overall I'm gonna give this photo a 4.5 out of 10. Not for the fact that I think is bad, but the fact that I don't really like how, you know, just the like the pink sandals with the gray socks. I personally feel like it's a no-go, and you know, I don't feel like the hoodie goes too well with the pants right there. And you know, I do like, you know, your glasses are nice, your hat's nice, but overall that's how I'm gonna give it, is a 4.5 out of 10. Next up though, we have this fit right here, and Gucci down. That's all I gotta say. Obviously you can see sort of the Gucci theme here. Of course, that's not actually a Gucci jacket, but it is a Supreme Gucci tee. It's all Supreme other than the Gucci belt right there, and basically it's a bunch of Supreme Lacoste. And if you guys know, it had sort of like Gucci ribbings, so you guys can tell it's the green, red, and then green again, and that's just Supreme right there. So you can see the clear influence probably. And looking at that, again, I admire that. I admire the whole, you know, he got the theme of it, he got it, and basically looking at this, the background's nice. I think it goes nice with it, and overall the photo's done pretty nicely. Again, another person covering their face though. I mean, again, I'm not going to judge from that. I don't mind it. You know, don't be ever afraid to show your face once in a while, of course. But looking at this, it's a nice fit. And I'm actually going to give this a 8.5 to maybe 8. Let's just say 8.75, because I was almost about to say 8.5 to 9, but we're just going to stay in between 8 and 8.75 out of 10. It's a nice fit, a bunch of Supreme Lacoste, and overall, I actually like the fit. Next up though, we got this photo right here, and very interesting choice of background. Again, you know, interesting. But again, looking at this, I like the shoes that are on. Actually, I immediately saw the shoes. They were pretty nice, and personally, I would cop those. So if you know which sneaker model that is, of course, I'm trying to get better with my sneaker models. So I'm gonna start working on all that, make sure I get my knowledge a bit better with everything Supreme, because I still miss out on things that I feel like are pretty important. So I need to make sure I'm researching 100%. But looking at this fit, it's pretty basic. I'm probably gonna give it a 4.5 out of 10. Again, because again, the shorts don't go too well with the tee, in my opinion. But I like the sneakers, so I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of 10. Next up though, we got this photo, and firstly, I like how it is very good quality, and also I like how the background is completely, like, it's a nighttime clearly, and sort of faded. I like that, but again, the fit is sort of shown nicely, so you actually see it. It's not like one of those photos where you can't see anything, but you actually see the fit itself. So well done there, and I love the tee, of course, on there, the Ali tee, if I'm correct. I hope I'm right on that. I'll put the name of it on the screen right now, so hopefully I am right on that. But looking at this, the shorts match with the tee, and we got the Converse on the golf club floor, if I'm correct. So looking at this overall, I love the background, I like the photo, and I think it's pretty nicely done. So looking at this, I'm probably going to give this a 8.5 out of 10. It's well done. I like the tee, and overall, I like how the tee is sort of that colorway where I feel like it fits the summer vibe, you know, with these sort of lighter colors, pale pink, and I guess it's sort of like a pale brown, I guess you want to go with that. Or just to keep it simple, instead of pale brown, just say light brown. But looking at this, it's nicely done, and I like the photo. Next up though, we got a photo from my man Tristan right here, Tristan Supreme Shop on Instagram. And right here in this photo, of course, I admire the snakeskin TNF right there. Apparently it's going for retail though. I mean, you know, it's still a nice item anyways. I don't know why it's going for retail. I didn't like it too much, but I don't feel like it's that bad if it's done nicely like this. I like the Supreme shoulder bag. I believe that is Supreme shoulder bag, if I'm correct. The hat, the glasses, the off-white Jordan 1s, the denim. It all goes well together, especially with that background, which is extremely random, but I love it. I don't know where you probably found this location, but basically, Looking at this, the background's nice, it's styled nice, and overall I'm gonna give this one an 8. We'll just say 8.25 out of 10. I'm not gonna give it a 10 out of 10. I'm sorry, Christian. Please forgive me, but basically looking at this, it's nicely done. I like the background. And there isn't much I dislike about this photo. It's not a 10 out of 10. Again, I don't give it 10 out of 10s. I'm sorry. Well, I'm sure I have before, but I haven't given any in a very long time. I'm gonna stop clapping my hands. It's probably annoying. But overall, nice fit, and let's just move on. Next up, I'm sure you all have been waiting for a hype fit. You're like, yeah, we've seen some hype fits in this video, Tristan, but where's the real hype fit? Where's the fit that's gonna, you know, stand out from the rest? The one that's clearly a hypey fit. Well, it's this one from Cali Grails. Of course, he won the last outfit challenge, where basically I made like a bracket to sort of fit with March Madness, and I made it like a bracket. He won it with a pretty nicely styled Gucci fit. But with this one, clearly you got the Legal Business Controls America deck from Supreme right there, IBCA, and we got the boxer right there. And overall, I don't know if you put any filters on this photo, but if you did, it looks nice. And overall, I think it's well done. I like the sneakers on feet, of course, gotta admire those. And overall, you know, just this fit is decked out and hype. And you know, I'm sure he has some other crazy photos on his Instagram if you guys want to check that out. Again, I'm only putting a couple people's handles because I put them in a video in the past and they were okay with it. But again, I'm not gonna put your Instagram handle unless you actually are okay with it. That's what I think. But again, basically pretty nice fit. And overall, I'm gonna give this one a 9 out of 10 because I think the denim goes nicely with it too. So 9 out of 10 on this fit. It's pretty solid. And of course, on the hype factor, it's an easy 10. And I guess in the hype factor, then Christian's would probably be a 10 also. But of course, I always let a couple late submissions in, and I'm trying to get every single one in this video, not just for the sake of making the video longer. It's going to take me super long to edit anyway, so if I add a couple more, it doesn't really matter to me. But basically, I love this whole photo altogether. Here it is. I'm just saying, you know, the quality wasn't too great, but honestly, the quality is fine from what I can tell. And overall, I like how the jacket is styled really nicely. I believe that is Supreme Lacoste, if I'm correct, because I remember them dropping a jacket like that. I think it could just be a regular Lacoste jacket. I'm not too sure. But basically, that we got the distressed denim right there, and then the tree, it goes really nicely with it. The pink tree right there, and then you sort of have a peach sort of colorway right there going nicely with it. So overall, in this fit, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. It's pretty solid, and I love in the background. That's the main thing that pops out to me is the background. Of course, the fact that he made the effort to get up in the tree, take the photo, makes it that much better. So we're actually gonna give it 8.5 out of 10 for the effort of actually getting up in the tree, because most people wouldn't do that. Next up, though, are the last outfit that I've submitted. Is this photo right here. Now, of course, this is a group photo. We got 4 fits here. I'm not gonna rate each fit individually, but overall, you know, your squad is all wearing Supreme. From what I can tell, one guy's wearing Canada Goose. And you know, we got a pink hoodie right there. I'm assuming it's Antisocial Social Club. Just again, that's a raw assumption. I see a lot of pink Antisocial Social Club hoodies. And looking at this again, you know, again, there's an Antisocial Social Club hoodie right there in gray. The pants go nicely together, and overall, you know, the fits are all based off hype in my opinion. Again, I feel like most people wouldn't like Antisocial Social Club unless it was actually hype. So overall, I'm not too big of a fan of their designs. But looking at this, all the sneakers are nice. We got Yeezys, CDG Converse, Calabasas, and we got some NMDs right there, the OG NMDs right there, and we got the Supreme Christmas tee right there. So looking at this overall, we got a bunch of Supreme, a group photo. Overall, I'm gonna give the group an 8 out of 10, pretty solid, and from a hype factor, probably a 9. So pretty well done. And you know, taking photos of your homies is something you need to do on, I guess, a daily basis. Anyways, though, thank you all for watching this video. If you're still watching now, please let me know down below, because I would really appreciate it. Of course, if you're still watching now, obviously it shows you take time to watch my videos, and I appreciate that, because taking this much time out of your day to watch one of my videos is something I really appreciate. And of course, you guys stick with my content. Just thank you, of course. And I have some really good video ideas coming up. So if I upload less, it's because I'm working on those ideas, and those just are going to take a bit to film. And of course, with getting good ideas, it may take a while to make them, and that's what this video, of course, I feel like is a nice idea. It's going to take me a while to edit it, and obviously it's going to take some time to film it, of course, with all these submissions. And thank you to everyone who submitted their outfits, the late submissions, the early submissions, the first submission, whatever it was. Just thank you for submitting your outfit. But I just hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you're new, subscribe, like, turn on notifications so you actually get my videos, since YouTube will not send them out unless you do. So please do it. I mean, again, even if you don't want to have notifications on, just do it, because you'll at least get the video, like, in some way, shape, or form if you have them on. You may not even get your notifications just in your recommended somewhere. So please make sure you guys do that. I'd really appreciate it. It goes a long way. And of course, I'm gonna keep bringing y'all good content. Just thank you all for watching. Road to 17K. We're really close, less than 100 subscribers. Thank you all. I cannot thank you all enough. And yeah, thank you all for watching. And of course, peace out.